Hello and welcome to Honest Trailer Commentaries, the show where we talk about the show you hopefully just watched. Go into a little bit more detail. I'm Spencer J. Gilbert. With me as always, Dan Murrell.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Batman Forever. And if you stick around, we've got deleted scenes and a little thing that we noticed that didn't make it into the final cut.
Yep.
Batman Forever, Dan.
Yeah.
Man.
I have a feeling that we're being yelled at right now. It's a Space Jam situation.
Explain what a Space Jam situation is.
We did the honest trailer for Space Jam.
A movie beloved by everyone, including us as children.
As children. Mid-90s. That seems to be the sweet spot for a lot of our fans as far as growing up with things. Space Jam, while it still holds a sentimental attachment for many of us.
R.I.P. Sean Bradley, yeah.
Is not a very good movie.
No.
Batman Forever. I'm a huge Batman fan. I was 12 years old when this movie came out.
Made a big impact on me too.
I've seen this movie. I can't tell you how many times. I have so much love and sentimental attachment for this movie.
Loved Jim Carrey. I mean, forever, but mostly during the mid '90s.
Yes.
I mean, I loved Laser Tag. The movie looked like it was inside of a laser tag arena.
Robin was in it.
Yeah. Cool
however,
gadgets.
Again, objectively, looking at it. Removing yourself.
It's really not good. Stop yelling. It's not good. Just rewatch it. You can yell this if you pause, rewatch Batman Forever, and then comment. But if you're just yelling at us right now, it's not as good as you remember.
It's really not. And I hadn't seen it in many, many years. And even I, stealing myself for how not good it was, even at times, was watching and going like, wow, this is even not as good as I...
Maybe it's because we're just super old now, because it's so loud and great, and that's so grating on me now, whereas before, I guess maybe like a loud cartoon with like, epilepsy lights flashing at me was like what I wanted, but now it's just screaming and bright colors and loud noises. Like, stop, let it breathe for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it is relentless.
Yeah.
It is a relentless movie.
Throbbing with the pulse of the mid-90s.
The pulse of the 90s.
Joel Schumacher on a whole bunch of Molly water and glow sticks and a 808. It's just too much. Just relax.
I even remember, this is a glimmer of adulthood in my brain. I remember the first scene with Two-Face when he's like talking to the security guard, like, blind, stupid, clueless, and like when he's like going over the head. Again, I love this movie, but I do remember for a split second in my brain thinking, uh-oh. The first time I saw Batman Forever, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But then I went back to being 12, and yeah, listen, it's not great. It's not as bad as Batman and Robin.
Which was covered. Yeah, everything else I have to say is covered in the trailer itself. So, yeah. JT, let's get this going.
Let's watch it.
This is for the Justice League, correct?
Yeah, Justice League coming out on Friday.
From producer Tim Burton and replacement director Joel Schumacher,
was he replaced?
Comes a Batman movie that replaces the 80s gothic look of the first two
no, right?
with the ecstasy-soaked fever dream of the mid-90s. Yep, this is definitely the worst movie I've seen 30 times. Batman Forever.
Probably seen this a dozen times. Truthfully,
the story, Mr. Burton. There, the story is it depends. It's one of those depends on who you talk to version. Either he said, "I don't really want to make another Batman movie," or Warner Brothers said, "You took it in a really weird place with Batman Returns, so we're gonna." Do
Isn't there like a third missing script? Or no, there's a missing fourth one.
There's one. There was one that was going to be after Batman and Robin. I think it's called Batman Triumphant,
a fifth one
with the Scarecrow, and I think supposedly they had Jack Nicholson lined up
in like a dream
sequence to be the Joker again.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
No need to drag him through the mud after Batman and Robin.
Exactly.
All right, let's keep going.
Continue.
After Human Cure song, Tim Burton made Batman cool for the mainstream. Then put too much kinky stuff in the sequel to sell kids' toys.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers picked Joel Schumacher as the director to push the franchise in a more family-friendly direction.
Holy rusted metal, Batman!
But hey, if this
Joel
is what we have
Schumacher
to go
looks
through to
like
get
he's
going,
gonna like
take it
rent
away,
you a
Joel.
kayak,
Can
but like be creepy about
take
it.
a sandwich with you, sir?
Who wears like puka shells with a tuxedo?
I could drive through. I think they recorded that line just for McDonald's, by the way. That was a make good for all the toys they didn't sell on Batman Returns.
You need direct drive-through product placement.
Yeah, I remember it in the ads for McDonald's. That line was in the McDonald's ad, so I feel like that was corporate tie-in. But I agree. Joel Schumacher, he does look like the guy that would be like at a seaside cabana renting you equipment, but like would invite you to a weird after-hours party that you're not really sure if you should go to.
Yeah, he's the guy Julian Assange sends out of the embassy to go buy weed. All right, let's keep going.
Dennis Miller joke of you. Julian Assange, go buy him some weed, babe.
References.
Speaking of 90s things.
Meet Val Kilmer's unique take on Batman. He's not weird like Keaton, charming like Clooney, intimidating like Bale, swole like Affleck, or emotional like a human. But he does contribute one major unique trait to the Batman legacy. His mouth is always open.
Now, my guess is because it's hard to breathe through your nose in the thing, but then Joe said, no, his mouth is open when he's Bruce Wayne, too. Just a mouth breather, as Eleven would say.
Bugs. I guess that's one way to catch him.
Watch
Batman
that animation.
face to face.
A
man with the power of not being a threat half the time.
It's a real weakness.
But there's also the onesie-wearing Riddler. Jim Carrey, at the height of his powers, brings the same manic energy he brings to his other roles.
This Schwanz is upsetting.
While Tommy Lee Jones makes the horrible
really
choice
out
to bring the
suit.
same manic
Really
energy as Jim Carrey. Watch these two actors try to one-up each other on camera, while the real drama was apparently going down off-screen.
He got up and hugged me and said, I hate you. I really don't like you.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thrill as Batman
Now,
faces.
Pause.
We cut there for some reason, but there was he goes on to say, Tommy Lee Jones to Jim Carrey says, I cannot sanction your buffoonery.
I know. I love that line. I haven't seen the final cut. Yeah,
it's a great line. It's just like there's no more you need to say after I hate you.
That's true.
But unsanctioned buffoonery is just weird. It's kind of confusing.
I cannot sanction
as if there were
buffoonery.
sanctioned buffoonery that Tommy Lee Jones would approve of.
Yes. Whose buffoonery would Tommy Lee Jones sanction?
What buffoonery regulatory agency does Tommy Lee Jones trust? Is there like a...
I feel like he sanctioned Joe Pantoliano's buffoonery in The Fugitive.
Yeah, that was sanctioned.
That seems sanctioned. He's generally not into movies with a lot of buffoonery.
No. So yeah, that phrase I think got a lot of play this week of just unsanctioned buffoonery.
I cannot sanction your buffoonery.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Thrill as Batman faces his greatest danger yet. The only thing that could actually stop him for good. A therapist. Dr. Chase Meridian takes her place alongside Vicky Vale as the latest Batgirlfriend you'll never hear from again.
Totally forgot
She's
about
got brains,
Nicole Kidman in this.
brawn, and she's not using either of them because all she does is perv out on a stranger in a rubber
So
suit.
thirsty.
You are interesting. Well, I wish I could say that my interest in you was purely professional. My place.
So she's also dating Bruce Wayne, and she also...
Eyes,
I like this
your
part.
lips, your body.
What body?
Express.
for a
First
second.
of all, was she imagining the Batman body? Because like that's
Yeah.
a body, or was she imagining like
You gotta assume that the
body
rubber was
underneath?
molded to his body, his specifications.
But it wasn't, because we saw him and he
Right.
was not. He was so. When she said she was imagining his body, like was it the Batman body that she was
Well, it's
imagining?
like,
or-
it's like the equivalent of stuffing your bra. Like Batman, when he's designing these things, like, well, give me an extra ab here.
Exactly.
Make the pecs pop a little bit.
Why not?
It's up to him.
Throw
Yeah.
some nipples on there.
She also has a scene where she like basically dumps Bruce Wayne for a boy acrobat, Robin.
Really?
Because she sees Robin. She's like, ooh. She just basically is like, I don't think it's going to work out between you and me. She implies that she's going to go leave him to go hit on Robin after the show.
It's very strange that they. I mean, she's a very qualified character. I mean,
She's a doctor. She's like a
author.
kickboxer. She's like snappy, but man, she just melts in Batman's hand.
Yeah. Yeah, they really didn't give her anything to do in that movie.
No.
That was it's very unfortunate when you
Yeah.
think about it. It's like Nicole Kidman, this is 95, so she was kind of on her way up.
Right.
Even still.
Yeah.
Come on, Joel.
Come on, Joel. Come on, Akiva.
Had a great name. Dr. Chase Meridian.
Chase Meridian. It's like a Bond girl.
It is. And her character was like a Bond girl. So maybe that's what they had in mind was let's just write a Bond. She's like Denise Richards.
Granted, every character in this movie is like this deep. You know?
It's giving him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Except for Batman.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Experience the Bat family grow bigger with Chris O'Donnell's Robin, whose lame origin story of the Robin name
I flew in like a robin.
is still better than The Dark Knight Rises.
I'm like a Robin.
Robin.
Why would you end the movie on that?
Yes, a mid-20s actor who
It's a
is
whole
best
other
to
thing.
play a cool teen, complete with cool motorcycle and leather jacket, giant 90s cool guy earring,
We all had
and
one.
something no one will ever
Well,
make cool.
not that one
Laundry
exactly.
karate.
Yeah. Why was this scene in the
Dry
movie?
clean only, Batman.
Yeah,
This
why
makes me
was
wanna
this?
drink some
Well,
bleach.
okay, pause.
Pause.
Because this was Alfred being like, maybe I will reveal all of our secrets to this orphan.
Oh, that's right. Because he already did the acrobat thing and swung into the silver
Right.
closet pantry Batcave. Which
He
again-
already did that, so maybe this teenager should be sent out on the streets to punch crime.
Yes. I was just thinking of the fact that if you're going to hide the Batcave somewhere, wouldn't you want to hide it in a room where thieves would not want to enter? Like, why would you hide it in the silver closet, which is the first
place
room
a
that
thief is
thieves are
gonna
going to go? Put it in, like, the bathroom or, you know, like the spare bedroom.
The Batcave is broken into twice this movie. So, and the only thing once they get inside is probably in the deleted scenes is a very quiet early Siri voice going, "Intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert." It's really the least secure Batcave of all 7 movies.
Well, and when you break in, there's a mechanism that brings the Batmobile up out of the ground. Like, no, when
Oh,
you
you
break
missed something,
in, you
criminal.
steal this too. Like, no, the Batmobile should go down into the ground.
Yeah, he's also able to go joyriding in the Batmobile after, like, your reward for breaking in is you win a car.
Not just a car.
Yeah.
The Batmobile. Yeah.
Fun, though. Cool looking.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's keep going.
These are the things you don't think about when you're 12.
Yeah.
So witness the beginning of the end of the original Bat quadrilogy that put nipples on the Batsuit, launched Akiva Goldsman's career, and cut out
for
the
that.
insane subplot with the giant bat.
Of all the
But
crazy
survives
things you
today
cut out
by
the
hanging
giant
on to
bat.
its 3 redeeming qualities: the thumbs up gif, the epic seal song, and the fact that no matter what you have to say, it's not as shitty as Batman and Robin.
Never leave the cave without him.
Starring. Hello Reddit, I am actor and artist Val
Val does a
Kilmer,
lot of those.
AMA.
I love Val
Read
Kilmer,
them,
by
they're
the way.
great.
Starburst. Jim Carrey's The Movie. Dr. Girlfriend.
It's our obligatory
The Adult
Top
Wonder.
Secret plug. Go watch
Don't
Top
sign
Secret.
up for this.
Yes.
The
Poor
world's
Michael
craziest
Goff, I think
laser
it's
tag
called.
arena. The Batman Yeah guy.
There's a couple extras who really stood out to us.
The boiling acid guy. Oh no! It's boiling acid! And what's that girl? Batman fell down a well?
Well, that's
Batman
probably our stupidest starring
begins
ever.
to suck.
Good job, Robert. Pause that real quick.
Did anyone notice Two-Face's lair only
don't.
works
Pause.
if he's facing one direction? Do they have to rearrange the furniture when he turns around?
It's fine. JT's checking his fantasy football team.
It's fine. Robert Holtby. We
Yeah.
give him a lot of credit on the show, but I mean, just look at that. Like,
Yeah.
it's he got like the smoke effects. He got the green. Like, this is why people watch commentaries. I'm sure to see his compliment Robert. But Robert does
Typography
great
porn.
Robert does great work.
It's great.
Like, that looks just like the movie.
It's great. He's fast. He never sleeps. He's a nice guy. Not
just-
enough good things to say about him.
Robert Holtby. Good job, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two-Face.
What?
I wonder which way did he
Two-Face,
stand when he decided which way the lair was going to go? Is it
Right.
geographic?
I like to imagine when he's done in there, he just slowly backs out of the room.
like when you see the Queen.
Yeah.
You have to back
He has
away.
his assistants, one of whom is Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. And Debbie
who's-
Mazar is the other one. She
Yeah.
was in Entourage.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Right.
She was Vincent Chase's agent. I don't know why. I'm sorry that's
Thanks,
the only
man.
role I can think of. Debbie Mazar. It's done many other great things.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was Batman Forever.
That was Batman Forever.
But it wasn't everything we had to say about it. I
Oh.
imagine we have some deleted scenes that we will be quiet for so you can enjoy.
Strap in with a risky new take on the Caped Crusader. He sucks at his job now. Watch as he lets these acrobats die. Lets Two-Face free to roam the city. Lets this kid sneak into the Batcave. lets this clearly insane person work at his company, lets these supervillains walk right up to his front door,
Quick or queen!
They had a disguise.
and lets them easily blow up the Batcave. I mean, come on. I put extra locks in the door when I got a PlayStation. Shouldn't a billionaire have more security than a voice quietly saying, "Intruder alert"?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Shut up!
Starring Batman for one movie, Ice Bat. I'm your Hucklebatty.
I like that.
Batmardigan. Pink Skull.
Is that Willow?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's not
Willow.
Billy D. Williams. Unsanctioned buffoonery. Matthew Lesko. Free
That's an old school
money.
one.
Yeah, that's
The Joker. Still not as weird as being married to Tom Cruise. Hello,
it's supposed to be a
fellow
shot of
kids.
her
Blacklight Alley.
making out with Batman.
Gotham Shitty.
Pause. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. I want to have a whole spin-off about whoever builds the enormous gargoyles that are like the size of entire skyscrapers in
Yes.
this version of Gotham.
Yeah,
They're the most wasteful public works projects I've ever seen.
they really and truly are.
Yeah, it's like, let's do like a Greco-Roman like discus guy, but now we'll make it the size of the World Trade Center. How much is that going to cost?
Are there people in it?
Right.
Is
Are
there
they
like
hollow?
office space? It seems like that's a very crowded urban landscape. You're wasting city blocks of them on like
Buff men, just like that you can put like a subway track down his arm. I don't know. Maybe that's Bruce Wayne's philanthropy, is just putting people to work, like carrying stone from Egypt, just building monuments to him.
maybe so. I don't know.
It's a pretty weird Gotham in this movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's like present day by way of 1990, by way of the future.
I think we have other titles
Yeah,
and
a couple
some
more.
tags. Yeah.
So, Mr. Enigma, what's on your mind?
Precisely. What's on all our minds?
Worst Shark Tank pitch ever.
I don't watch
Tell me,
enough Shark
Doctor,
Tank.
do you like the circus?
Why are you saying circus so strangely?
The circus. It's bothered me since I was 12
That
years
was just
old.
mean, but it's also true. He has a lisp randomly for that line.
Yeah, no, I'm not making fun of people with lisp. It's just strange that he says, "Do you like the circus?"
Do you like the circus?
It's just if that was his character, that's fine. It's just for one line and one line only. Bruce Wayne had a strange affect to his speech.
Yeah, they were in a rush that day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like not strange in the sense of like it itself was strange, but strange in the sense that like it's for one sentence in the entire movie and then
Right,
gone.
you might want to take that again.
Yeah,
But maybe the fibers from his turtleneck got in his teeth.
he does have old man pants in one scene. We were looking at a cut. He
The
comes
90s
out and he's
relevant.
got like pants that come up to here.
Big khakis. That was the decade. The biggest khakis. The biggest ideas.
Oh boy.
And then there was one other thing. I think we have an image of it that our editor found post completion of the Honest trailer, so it's too late to do anything about it. Awesome. But if you pause and look, that is none other than Jon Favreau, Happy Hogan, as part of Bruce Wayne's security detail.
JT, enhance.
Enhance.
Can you? You can't? Damn it.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, he's going to try.
So if we had noticed that, we would have done something about that two-timing Happy Hogan, or got fired from Wayne Corps and ended up with Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like, what a weird typecast, or just weird coincidence.
Guy who walks behind this rich
Billionaire
CEO who's
with the
also
superhero
a superhero.
alter ego.
Yeah, that is wow, that's crazy. I never knew Jon Favreau was in
Me
that
neither.
movie.
I mean, that's nuts.
I wish we'd known that a week and a half ago.
Me too. Me too. But
Oh,
know
you got it?
now.
Have you enhanced?
Oh, he's enhanced.
JT, enhance. Look at that. Yeah. What do you know?
Do you think he
know
like
what it
just
is?
showed up on the wrong day when he was shooting swingers? Like,
I have a theory.
yeah.
That is Happy Hogan, and that is corporate espionage. Oh, he's a sneaky spy. That's
Are
what he
these
is.
is the Schumacher Batman movies and the MCU connected? It's a game theory. That's another video. Good stuff. Yeah,
Good stuff.
That's
Fun.
that I wish we knew about that earlier, but yes, there is a definite conspiracy theory video to be made about that.
There is.
Someone else do it for us. Matt Pat, get on it.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt Pat. If you're not going to do it. Whatever. Anyway, so that's Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Next week, I think, is a movie that people will be much more unanimous about their dislike of. If I'm
was good.
correct, right? It's a movie from this year.
Yep. It'll make you feel things,
It'll make you feel things, and you might not know how to express them,
but we do.
but we do.
We know exactly how.
Yep. I'm Dan Murrell.
I'm Spencer J. Gilbert. See you next week for Australia Commentaries.